that we are done. Hi, Sisi. Huawei Y9 Prime 2019. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks, and you?
I am good. Oh, there's Buki. Where? Yes. Okay, we can continue now with our meeting. I see most people are inside. And welcome, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us and being part of this amazing journey of inspiring each other and growing together and making sure that we can do something about our lives. Okay, I'm just checking if there's anyone who needs to be admitted. No, there is no one. Oh, Vuvu, yes, that's you, Vuvu. I see now, I see. All right. I was wondering, I was like, Aibo. And then, Huawei. Okay, Nandi, are you okay there? I know, Uguti, you've muted yourself, but are you good? Are you with us? I think she's fine. Okay, my name is Andrea Dondolo. You all know why we are here. So, Andizwi Donza, but I have to do the formalities. I am a qualified life coach. It's been 2 years now. I qualified in October 2018. And I've been doing the work. Surely most of you, if you are here, you know the work that I do. And these sessions, it's been something that I felt I have to do for us during the lockdown because we are going through so much. And the house rules, we all know how the spaces that we are in, and of course we're working from home, which means that we might have some challenges with sound. So through the session, I'm just gonna ask people to mute themselves, and I see a lot of people have already muted themselves. And if you want to say something, you just raise your hand and unmute yourself so that then we can take your point. And ideally, from my side, I would love for this session, as much as I'm the leader of the session, I would love contributions from people as well, so that we know what people are expecting. And having come to that part, I would just love briefly for people to introduce themselves. So if you can just unmute yourself and introduce yourself so that we know who is here, just briefly. Half a minute, just tell us who you are and what your expectations are of this session, or if you don't really have many expectations, why obviously you came to the session. So we'll start, I will first introduce Ukamukhelo. Ukamukhelo, we started working together last week. He's our sign language interpreter. As you see, he is part of an action that happened through Barrington. And beyond that, we decided with Kamukhela, I actually invited him to be part of these sessions. Not only when Barrington is in the sessions, because Barrington is hearing impaired, but not only to be here when Barrington is here, but to be in every session. Because after the sessions, I normally share the sessions with different people. And I do not want anyone to be excluded, including the people who are hearing impaired. So Ukamukhelo and Udia, who is a colleague, I don't know if she will join us. Sometimes they exchange. He said, Andrea, you are doing these sessions out of the goodness of your heart, and I will be happy to be part of the sessions. So that is how Kamukhelo ended up being in these sessions. It's such an amazing thing, because now we know that we can cater for people who are hearing impaired and visually impaired, of course, with the videos. So welcome everybody, and I hope we are going to have a lovely journey together. This is a beginning that I know is going to grow as we are growing the community. So I'm just going to start with Kamukhelo. Just unmute yourself and introduce yourself. I did a brief introduction, but I don't want to take away your voice, because it's important as well to allow people to speak for themselves. And just introduce yourself and tell us what you are hoping to get out of these sessions and why you are part of the session.
Okay. Hi, Andrea, and hi, everyone. I'm not used to speak like this or speak on like from what's going to happen is that normally what we do, as you introduced myself, that I'm here as a servant to deaf people. And so I'm not used to say introduce myself. So I'm used to people introducing me. So in nutshell, I'm the interpreter. I'm working for a company called EDEF, but I'm here as Kamuralo. And I really appreciate to form part of this discussion, and I hope to learn a lot, as I've learned a lot of things yesterday last session. And yeah, it's an honor to form part of this discussion. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kamukhelo. And Barrington, it's your turn. Barrington, you can introduce yourself.
Yes, my name is Barrington. I'm originally from Cape Town. It's very cold outside, so it's very freezing this side. And what's happening is that I'm really excited of being here. So what's going to happen is that I remember I've received an email. So what happened is that the first person who invited me on this session, it was Andrea. So what happened is that, so I'm just trying to follow up on what he's trying to say. Okay, it says going forward, he believes that since he have learned a lot of things, he's also going to invite other deaf people to form part of the discussion, and he hopes that they will also develop from these sessions.
Thank you much, Barrington. Vuvu, kindly introduce yourself.
Hello, good people. My name is Violwetu. I'm from King Williamstown. I'm a rural girl. I'm a traditional healer. You know, I'm interested in this thing of life coaching because I see there are some thin line between traditional healing and life coaching. So I need to understand it more. So I can, because we both spiritual leaders, I would say life coaches in other way. So yeah, I need to understand more what is it exactly, what's happening. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Vuvu. Definitely, we are going to engage even beyond this session. That is why I wanted us to have this session, so that we can, engage on so many things, because a lot of people want to learn so many things. And this is the platform where we can then learn about those things. And Buki, where you are next. Buki, where? Okay, I think there's a problem with Buki. Where's oh, there. Hi, Buki, where? Oh, okay. Okay, I think Ubukiwe has a problem with her sound, but Ubukiwe Lupindo, she is from Ematatiele, and she's one of the people who also supports the work that I do. We are doing a project together, and she's part of us today. So welcome. Nomsa. It's your turn to introduce yourself, Sasa.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody. This is Nomsa Sibuta, originally from the Eastern Cape, but here in GP for now. Andrea is my former student. I always follow her wherever she goes. So the reason for me being here is moral support, number one, and number two, to learn exactly what is it that she is doing. Number three, to see if there is anything that I can pick up that can assist me, because I'm a human being. I might be as old as I am, but I still need some coaching. So I'm hoping that I'll be picking up one or two things. Thank you very much.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Sasa. We all know that we are home, and Ukui has just decided today he's going to be part of the session. This is a chilled session.
Yeah.
So it's okay, even for you, if Umdanako pops into the picture, please do not feel they are offending anyone. This is a check-in. We are mothers, we are sisters, we are employees. We need to check our wellness, and this is part of the process. And next, I'm going to invite Imbongio Zibula. Mazibula, please introduce yourself. I see there you are named Huawei P30 Lite. Please introduce yourself. Mazibula. Okay. Please introduce yourself, Mazibula. It's fine. I will introduce Umazibula. Umazibula, she is in the Eastern Cape and she works for E-Radio Vukani. She is actually a broadcaster. So she's joining us today. Sit down, Mom is working. So she's joining us today. And Evanisto, some people are at work, guys. So if they don't talk, you might find they are listening to us, but they're not talking because they are at work. So that is that. Ruby, care to introduce yourself, my darling? Okay, Ruby has a problem. Oh,
hello,
hi,
hello, everyone. Hello. I think I must apologize today and be out about why you again not going to see me, my face in the video. It's because when I want to be productive, it's weird. But when I want to be productive, I work in my bed. So this is the situation today. That's why you're not gonna see me on the video. Please understand and accept my apology. Otherwise, I'm here, I'm with you. Wholeheartedly, body, mind, and soul. My name is Ruby, originally from the Eastern Cape, but I'm based in Durban. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ruby. Ruby was with us even last week. So it's actually nice to see that we've got consistency that is happening. Nandi, do you want to talk to us? Are you able to talk to us, or are we just gonna listen, my darling? And Unoni Kuku also just, there's Nandi. Yes, Nandi, just a brief intro, my darling.
Hello, everybody. My name is Nandi. Can you see me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm at work. That's why I had to mute myself. It's my first time here. My name is Nandi Mgimbi. I'm originally from Matatial, Mount Fletcher, currently in Cape Town. I saw one of your videos on Facebook about you giving motivational talks and whatnot. So I wanted to check out what you're all about. So it's my first time. I don't know what's being done here, but I'm here. Thank you.
Fantastic. The last person that we have is Noni. I don't know, maybe she's in class. Oh, Mazibula. Are you able to talk? Okay, no, she's not. Noni, I think Noni is in class. All right. It's fine. Unani Kuku is in Cape Town. She is a teacher by profession. She actually invited me yesterday to do a session for her school kids. You would have seen the crazy video where we were singing with Ukui. So that is me. I go across the board. Now that we know everybody who is here, ideally I would have just asked people we're going to do an icebreaker, but of course the introduction has been an icebreaker. We all know who is who and our interests. So we're just gonna go into a recap for those people who are joining us for the first time. So how the sessions happen is that obviously as I'm the one who is the motivator and the facilitator of the program, most of the time people have asked me to just, because our time is so brief, to just be the one who mostly talks. But if someone has something to say, you know, I will also throw it to us for contributions as well because of time. So just to recap our last session, in our last session, we had topics that we spoke about. And one of them was, Mommy is working, I cannot come, baby. Okay, so in last week's session, we were talking about practicing gratitude, because in terms of the habits of wellness, one of the greatest one for you, or 10 minutes left, okay, one of the greatest habits that one has to have is to practice gratitude. Because without gratitude, you cannot do anything. The universe cannot grant you your wishes. As well, the second one was reflecting. You have to reflect on your life, on the dreams that you want and the aspirations that you have, for the vision you have for the future. Life is a mirror. The people that you surround yourself with are a mirror and a reflection of how far you can go in life. So it's important for you to reflect on all those things, including the activities that you do. Do you read books? Do you listen to music, or do you consume useless TV that does not get you anywhere? Of course, TV, I mean, it's so contrary that I would say useless TV, but there are some programs that are not going to help you to get to where you're going. So there is a speaker, a great speaker, Les Brown. He says that in order for you to know where a person wants to go, you have to check what they consume. What do you spend your time on? If you say you want to build a business, are you spending your time on self-development towards understanding business principles, business modalities? Or are you spending your time just watching TV, gossiping and doing useless things that will not help you to get where you need to get to? So that is part of reflection. Experiencing awe, that is the third point. It is important for you to understand that up until you become like a child and tell yourself wherever you go, you're going to be a sponge and absorb whatever you receive there with awe. You know, it's one thing to, for instance, come into this session and be like, okay, I will see. What is it that Andrea is going to be doing? What are the people going to be saying? And all of that. Already your mindset is setting you for failure, it's setting you up for failure, because already your attitude towards whatever actions or activities you engage in is already a defeated one. So it is important for you to ensure that the habits that you have, you are teachable. And with that being teachable, you come with that spirit that says, yes, whatever is here, it doesn't matter. For instance, a lot of people, when you facilitate for adults, you always have to be cognizant of the fact that they have knowledge from their prior experiences, and you can never overlook that. You have to then bring that. That is why it's important to know who is in the room, so that you can tap into that knowledge and engage everybody and make sure that they become part of the experience. And the next one is cultivating resilience. You have to ensure that you have an understanding that in life you are not always going to get what you want. Know your vitamin. No does not mean it's not going to happen. No could mean that it's postponed, but no means next opportunity. And as part of growth, it is important for you to develop that resilience so that you do not take everything personal. When someone says no to you, don't take it personal and say, this person doesn't like me, this situation is not favoring me. Maybe when you were talking to someone, they were mentally, they were in a space that is not conducive for them to be favorable to what you want to get. Here is, Unomsa says, no means getting closer to yes. Exactly. That is what it is about. And up until you understand life, that life is your teacher, it means that you need to take everything and understand that I'm a step further. Remember, when you get that no, you learn, you grow intellectually, you grow emotionally and spiritually, and your sense of resilience grows even stronger, so that the next time you meet someone who says no to you, you say, thank you very much, next opportunity, I am getting closer to my yes. If you take on that spirit, your resilience, you keep on growing it and growing it and growing it. By the time you reach where you want to get to, you will say, it is not enough. I want to get to the next one. And you will keep on growing and growing and soaring like an eagle. And the next one then, the fifth point being creating and maintaining boundaries. In every space, that is why when we were starting the session, we had, all the house rules, because wherever you are, you must have boundaries. You must create boundaries. Even if you are a giver, you must give within your limits. I cannot always be giving just because I can, otherwise I'm going to be empty. So it's important for you to ensure that you create those boundaries. Otherwise, if you do not have boundaries, you are going to be drained. And as well, the next one being taking renewal breaks. Someone is at work right now. Listening to this podcast is a renewal break. You are getting energized. You are getting that sense of, let me go. Maybe, I don't know what you went through before you came into the session. And by the time you leave here, you're going to be saying, yes, 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 yes. I might have been sitting on my desk with my laptop or my PC in front of me, but I've been energized. That is important. And now, so that was the recap of the stuff that we spoke about last week. And this week, I wanted us to talk about ambition. Part of why you are here is because you are ambitious. And I want you also to think about words that come to mind when you think about ambition. For instance, there is enthusiasm, there is purpose. What other words come to mind when you think about ambition? Just take that as part of your homework. We will recap next week. And the next one being belief. It is important for you to believe in yourself before anyone else can believe in you. Because if you depend on other people to believe in you, then it means that you do not understand your power. And it is important to own and claim your power and hold on to it. Thank you very much. Our timekeeper is on point. She's like, we left with 3 minutes. Yes, we are moving. And then the next one being action. What actions are you taking? Are the actions that you are taking getting you closer to where you want to get to? Or are the actions you are taking getting you further? Are they taking you a step closer or back? So it is important for you to look at that. And as well, remember, think about what comes to mind when you're thinking about actions. You're talking about path. You're carving a path. You're talking about success. How big is the success that you want? And also, how determined are you to achieve what you want to get? So all these things, they are part of that. And the next one, clarity. Your vision has to be clear. I'm sorry, Cindy, you can't hear. I wonder why. But don't worry, I will share this. Clarity, you have to be clear about where you want to go to and what you want to get. Otherwise, if you're just fumbling, you're not clear, then it means that anyone can move you, And clarity is about commitment, and commitment is not just words, but it is action. So those are the points, the 5 points that we have covered for today. We are left with 1 minute. I'm just going to recap for you so that you know, you can remember the points for today that we spoke about, and I want you to go. If we run out of time before you are done, we can reconnect using the same link. Yes, if someone wants, if someone says they want us to continue with the session, they've got time, I'm happy to do that. Ambition, belief, action, clarity, commitment. Those are the keys that I'm giving you today, and I want you to go away with confidence and think about them. Next week, when we come to our session, you are going to give us feedback about what you discovered about yourself and everything that you wanted to achieve with this. So it's 2 p.m. It means that we have run out of time. If I can just have one person to just give us a sense of how do you feel about the session, just to wrap it up for us. Otherwise, we are wrapping the session. We are done with the session. Anybody lift your hand if you want to say something, then we're gonna close off. And if anyone wants me to continue the session beyond this 30 minutes, they can also say, so that then we can rejoin. I can send in, yes, Bukiwe? We can't hear you, my darling. Please unmute yourself, Bukiwe. Okay, it's fine. I will engage Bukiwe beyond this. All right. So if anyone, Bukiwe, you wanted us to continue with the session. Oh, okay, I get you. No problem. Guys, please send me your email addresses as well, and your WhatsApp numbers, those that I do not have, so that I can ensure that I send stuff in good time. Thank you so much. I did not see anyone lifting their hand, and Unoni actually said it's inspiring. So thank you very much. I don't know why my hand was not up. Your hand was up, Bukiwe. All right. Okay. So everybody, if anyone, yes, Barrington wants to say something. Yes.
Says everything went so quick. Just that, like, even with the internet, and like, you know, like with how this thing works, like the Zoom thing, like the pictures will go up and down, and sometimes I'll just miss some stuff. But anyway. Yeah, it's like sometimes you will notice that with Zoom, as a if a person speaks, they keep what do you call this pictures? They keep rotating, and sometimes I get to do some other information because I can't just focus on the interpreter. Sometimes it becomes more difficult.
All right. Well, I apologize for that. I'm sorry. But also, that is why I do record our sessions. That is why I record them, so that after the session, then I'm going to send. That's why I want people's emails, so that I can email you our session. And also, I do load them to my YouTube, so that people can get links. So don't worry, you can watch it again. Otherwise, thank you very much. Thank you so much. As you can see the comments from people. Thank you, thank you. We're doing this next week, same time. And if anyone says we want more time, we can look at that, because at the end of the day, I did 30 minutes because I don't want to take too much time. But 30 minutes, that's what a refresher is about. You know, I'm also Imbongi, so I always say to people, you don't want information overload. You just want, you know, to have that fizzy effect. So thank you very much. Thank you. Have a good day, a blessed day. I will definitely send the link. Oh, that's how you say goodbye. Okay. All right. Okay. I love it. Okay, bye.
Bye, everybody.
Hey.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Bye, Seven. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye bye.